Welcome to the OT, presented by Ford.
All right, ready to wrap up week 5 here on the OT presented by Ford. It was a day of comebacks, a day of big upsets, and one team did both. In Los Angeles, the Commanders taking on the Chargers.
There he is. Jaden Daniels returns after missing 2 games with that knee injury. Hands this ball off to Jacory Croskett-Merritt. He takes it from 5 yards out, a.k.a. Bill. We'll call him 17-10. Washington. Then Justin Herbert's pass is intercepted at the goal line. This, of course, would have put this game close, but not close enough now as Washington goes on to beat the Chargers 27-10. That is obviously a final. Jared Goff coming into this football game, a big game he'll have today. There he is, 3 touchdown passes on the day. Goff with the screen pass to Jahmyr Gibbs. He takes it all the way in from 20 yards out. Lions win this one 37-24 over the Cincinnati Bengals. Tampa Bay Bucks, you talk about a game. This was a great game. Baker Mayfield and the Bucks coming off their loss of the Eagles, looking right, looking left, and rolling around, avoiding the pressure. Sterling Shepard there, 11-yard touchdown, ties this ball game up at 35 apiece, and with 3 seconds later, Chase McLaughlin nails his 39-yard field goal for the win. Bucks 38, Seattle 35. DeMarc Cato takes it in. This is a great game. Titans at the Cardinals, closer than we thought it would be. 72 yards. He goes up the middle. It's called a touchdown. After review, he dropped the ball before crossing the plane. No touchdown. How can you do something like that? I have no idea. 21-6 at this point, Arizona. Cam Ward's pass is tipped and picked off by Taylor Dimerson. All right, he fumbled it, and the ball is kicked. Tyler Lockett recovers it for the touchdown. Now it's 21-19, Arizona on top of Tennessee.
Oh, my.
Then 3 seconds left. Joey Sly's 29-yard field goal is good for the win. Cam Ward, the rookie quarterback out of Miami, gets his first career win. 22-21 Tennessee on top of Arizona. Cowboys, Dak Prescott, most yards passing so far in the league. Firing deep, he finds George Pickens. 43-yard touchdown, beautiful throw, great concentration by Pickens. Cowboys on the road, 37-22 over the New York Jets. Raiders at the Colts. Howie, Jonathan Taylor, your favorite running back, on a good one. He's the leading rusher in the NFL, goes outside, then back inside. 3-yard touchdown, Indianapolis 14-3 over the Las Vegas Raiders. And then Jonathan Taylor, under ball handling, wants to go wide, cuts back inside against the seam. His 3rd touchdown on the day. All Colts, 40-6 over Howie's Raiders. Dolphins at the Panthers. Bryce Young in the red zone with just over 2 minutes left in the football game. He finds Michael Evans. Evans makes the catch. Bulls in from 4 yards out. Carolina 27-24 over Miami. 3rd and 10. Tua Tagovailoa drops back, but he is sacked by Pat Jones for the loss. Of 7 yards. Panthers 27. Miami 24. The game, the upset of the day, perhaps Broncos at the Eagles. Bo Nix, the quarterback, turns the wrong way from play action, but turns around. He finds Ingram, Evan Ingram. Great run by Ingram, 11-yard touchdown. The 2-point conversion is good. 18-17, Denver on top of Philly, and then 4 seconds left. Hail Mary, knocked down on the road. Denver finally gets that signature win. There he is, Sean Payton. Congratulations. The Broncos 21, the Eagles 17. Lamar Jackson, quarterback for the Ravens, out of this game with a full hamstring. And C.J. Stroud, 3 touchdowns on the day. Hutchinson, his 2nd touchdown on the day, a 10-yard strike. All Houston 44-10 over Baltimore Giants at the Saints. Cam Scatterbo fumbles. Jordan Howden picks it up, Howie. Look at him go. Gronk paying attention. That's 86 yards. Touchdown. Saints get their first win of the season, 26-14 over the visiting New York Giants. Vikings earlier this morning while Gronk was still in bed, and the Cleveland Browns. That's Dylan Gabriel, the rookie quarterback out of Oregon, quarterback for the Browns, watches as Carson Wentz hits Jordan Addison on a 12-yard touchdown. 21-17 Minnesota on top of the Cleveland Browns this morning in London.
All right, so Tennessee gets the victory, the Saints get the victory. That means the Jets are the only team without a win right now. And the Bills, Howie, are the only team without a loss because Denver did the comeback thing in Philly, down 14 in the 4th.
down 17-3. Great come from behind win. Bo Nix played well. The defense held Philly on third down, 2 for 11. I just think aggressive play calling by Sean Payton and you said a signature win.
Yes.
It's a signature win because they've struggled versus.
They are 1-10 against winning teams.
Yes.
Not very good.
Not just a winning team. Manyfield was Super Bowl champion, undefeated team on the road in a tough place, down 17-3. It's an impressive win.
Yeah, I mean, you got to give up to Bo Nix. I know one thing about Sean Payton. When he was there, that's who he wanted. He got him. And he said, and to my face, Michael, this kid's a star. He didn't say, oh, he's a good player, I'm going to get him right. He said, no, he is a star. And he needed a signature win, not just for Sean Payton, but Bo Nix needed one as well. And to beat Philly, I mean, that's a tall task.
On the road.
On the road. But Philly, I must say, of all the teams this season, no one has had so many close, tight, emotional games this season so far than them. And maybe this is a reset, a wake-up, an opportunity for them to take a breath and let some pressure go off so that they can get ready for the rest of the season.
Let me ask you a question. Why does the team have to have a reset when they're 4-0?
Because you know what? It's the way.
Is there something that tells you they're just...
You know what? When you win the Super Bowl, you come back and every week you're gunning for you. Not that they're not doing it any other time, but for some reason, I think it's just extra pressure to be perfect, to be that team who showed up every week and you're ready.
And what's their identity on offense? You know, are they a run-first team? The left guard goes down today. You know, Lane Johnson has a stinger the week before. You know, the tush pushes just in Kansas City was like 9. You know, I mean, that's wear and tear on that offensive line.
Seven.
I mean, it was like
9.
ridiculous.
He said like 9.
Right.
Hey, Gronk,
like 9.
Let's talk about teams that win games in the last minute. Tampa Bay, they're 4-1. They went on the final play again today. All of their 4 wins have been in the last minute. But resilience, I guess, is probably the
This was by
right
far
word.
the best game of the day, no doubt about that. Baker Mayfield played lights out. You know, he had over, 300 yards passing. 4 touchdowns today, 0 interceptions for Baker Mayfield? Or
2 touchdown passes.
3 touchdowns.
No interceptions.
Yeah, no interceptions. Sam Darnold played lights out as well.
4
That's why it was a
touchdowns.
back-and-forth game throughout the 4 quarters. But Baker Mayfield also did it without his number 1 wide receiver, Mike Evans. And you got to give credit to this rookie sensation wide receiver out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka, going for over 100 yards. Emeka Egbuka. I'm getting confused. He's going lights out once again. I'm telling you, once Mike Evans comes back, once the defensive... Emeka Egbuka.
Hold on one second.
All the
Hold
guys
on
come
one
back
second.
from
You know what's
injury.
great about this?
I'm telling you.
He's correcting you.
Yes. I got confused there. I'm going to start correcting you, Terry.
You know the first thought that went through my
Hold
head?
on,
You'll never do highlights.
But I can tell you this, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are the real deal. They are Super Bowl contenders.
That's
You know
keeping
what?
it simple.
They're the real deal. Seattle is a tough place to play, man. And it's so loud when you're on offense, you guys can't hear yourself think. But if you look at the stat line, the one difference, because both quarterbacks played lights out, both, turnovers. There are 2 turnovers. If you turn the ball over,
one
it's so
was a
hard to
killer.
win in this league, and then to do it with less than a minute to go, you just need to
Heartbreaker.
protect
Darnold's
the ball.
interception.
He was having
After
such a good
playing
game,
great.
too.
And we're watching the game, and I'm
Yes.
going, man, I'm so happy to see Sam Darnold leave New York, and he goes to Minnesota, and he does this, and he does that. Now
We're
he's
saying,
there,
wow, he's playing
well.
great.
The costly mistake at the wrong time.
That happens.
4 touchdown passes and 1 little mistake at the end of the game.
And that's
for
all they
Darnold.
remember.
That's all. Yeah, exactly.
Those 2
Lost.
quarterbacks combined for 700 yards passing and fewer than 10 incompletions. 85%, 6 touchdowns, 1 interception.
It's amazing.
That was a heck of a
stuff,
game to
man.
watch. 38-35 Tampa wins. Hey, speaking of guys who left New York, and wound up having success,
DJ.
Daniel Jones, your guy, did it again, bringing the Colts back.
Hey, what you trying to do to me, Kurt? What you trying to do to me? You try to make me upset on air in front of America? But I'm happy.
What'd you
for
just
him.
do with your eyes?
I just
What
swung
did that
mine
look?
up. You know,
man, you had
gotta
that
make
Magic
your mind-
Mike.
you
Was
make
that
your
the look
mind
you
like
had,
that.
Magic Mike?
No, that right there, Magic Mike is more like that. You know, it's a mix. You got to mix it up, TV. But Daniel Jones, the thing that I'm looking at Daniel Jones, and I'm thinking to myself, was he not protected enough? Did he not have enough for
You mean the
But then
answer
I'm looking at him. I'm looking at Saquon Barkley. I'm looking at Xavier McKinney. I'm looking at I'm looking at the guy who left the Jets like Sam Darnold. And I was trying to think maybe it's New York City. It's a tough place to play. But I don't know. And, you know, watching Daniel Jones, he's such a good guy. He wanted to be a leader. He always was trying to do what was best for the team. And I've had so many conversations with him on trying to be that leader. Now to see him go and apply it in Indy, for me as a friend and as somebody who loves watching success, I'm really, really happy for him. But you can see he has commanded that offense. His teammates trust him. His teammates, when he's out there, they're giving everything they got for him and for the team. And right now it's translating to big wins. But to put up 40 points, he had never in regulation in New York put up 40 points in a game. He's done it twice in 5 games this season.
Not every quarterback is a vocal leader.
Yeah.
Some of them don't want that responsibility. And you take him to Indianapolis, he's happy, he's away from all of that. He's got players, he's got a running back, but he had a running back in New York. He's happy down there, and they're protecting him.
But I will tell you this, I don't think he was running away from being a vocal leader, but I just think that it's a different a makeup of the team that allows him to be more of who he truly is.
There's only one Michael Strahan, and he is not like you at all.
Yeah.
Forget it. I know you're trying to say something different, but he's not like that. He's better off not being the
all that
vocal
team
leader.
needed was stability at quarterback.
He's
That
where he
team's
should
been
be right
talented for 3-4 years.
Right.
And he can go there and be a piece of it instead of being the guy they build around.
Exactly.
40-6, they get the win. They are now 4-1 on the season. When we come back, we'll take another look at America's Game of the Week. Aaron Andrews will talk with the winning quarterback Jaden Daniels, back from that knee injury and back in the win column. Plus, Tom Brady will introduce us to his LFG player of the game. You have an idea who it might be. Maybe that guy? Hey, they call him Bill. You'll find out why when we continue here and get inside the winning locker room of the Commanders. Well, coming up at the top of the hour over on FS1, Cal Raleigh and the Mariners will try to even things up.
It's the big dumper
against the Tigers. It's game 2 of the ALDS. Yes, the MVP candidate is known as the Big Dumper. We'll hear from Big Papi and the gang. Derek Jeter, A-Rod, Matt Vasgersian, they'll all get you all set. That's coming up at the top of the hour over on FS1. In the meantime, we're going to continue to wrap up Week 5 of the NFL season. The Washington Commanders, the big win on the road at Los Angeles against the Chargers. Right after the game, their quarterback spoke with Aaron Andrews.
Well, welcome home, Jaden. Before we get to that, fight, finish, urgency, huge emphasis going into the week. Dan Quinn screaming about it at halftime. What felt different out there today for your entire group?
It felt like we were playing football again, like our brand of football. And I think that showed the last drive, go 99 and score a touchdown on 4th down to end the game.
Absolutely. People excited to see you playing football again. You told us this week you were miserable sitting out. Of course, I'm sure you were excited to be here in your hometown. What did it feel like to win in front of everybody?
It meant a lot. After this, I'm about to go over and celebrate with my family right there in the suite. But it meant a lot to come back home and get a win, you know, my first pro game back home.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to ask you the annoying sideline reporter question. How are you feeling? How's the leg feeling?
It's feeling great. Everybody can stop talking on social media about the brace and everything. I am good. I feel great.
Good to go. And you feel good even though you played for free, right, today?
Yeah, I did. Not necessarily, but almost.
Good to see you. Congratulations. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, nice homecoming for Jaden Daniels, and what a game for the 7th-round pick, Ja'Cory Croskey-Merritt. He prefers to go by Bill. Doesn't like that. He said when he was a kid, he had his head shaved almost bald like the cartoon character Bill. And that's what his friends called him then, and that's what he likes to go by now. So Bill is speaking with Tom as our LFG player of the game.
Bill.
Congratulations, Ja'Cory. 2 touchdowns today. You had a season-high 111 yards just on the ground. That doesn't even count you catching balls out of the backfield. How much does this day give you confidence here in the second quarter of the season?
It definitely gives me a lot of confidence. I want to say thanks to God, my teammates, my family for just being with me the whole way. So it definitely gives me a lot of confidence.
Yeah, they sure do. We all have these unique journeys to the NFL, and you bounced around a few college teams, a 7th-round pick this year. But tell me, how's it feel to have a great home here in Washington?
It feels amazing. I'm so thankful for this organization for believing in me, for trusting me, and I'm so thankful and just excited to be here.
Yeah, just take advantage of those opportunities. My last question, and we talk all game, and we use your name Bill up here so often in the booth, but we know it's from a cartoon, Little Bill, and that was your childhood haircut. Do you hear chants down on the field from all the Commanders fans saying, Bill, 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 when you're out there on the field?
I definitely hear them, and I love it, and I'm so thankful that they support me, and it just made me want to give my all to them.
Yeah, well, you're doing that, my man. Keep up the great work. You're off to such a great start this year. Keep it going. Congratulations on the win.
Appreciate you, Tom. It's an honor to talk to you.
Same here, Bill.
Yes, sir.
That's actually was really nice.
You can hear the LFG Player of the Game with Tom Brady on our social channels on Fox each and every week. Michael, you were talking about that. How cool was that?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes it's great to just see a young kid get this opportunity and take advantage of it.
Yeah, we were all at that point, at one point in our careers, but to see that, and he ran hard. I mean, when they needed to pick me up, that kid came around the corner. He did everything, rushed for 2 touchdowns, 111 yards, and not a top pick or anything like that, but he's shown, you know, his value to this team. And to see Jaden Daniels come in and pick up where he left off, I think was really, really good to see. And do it on the road against a tough Chargers team. And for the Chargers, I look at Herbert, and we talked about before, he's going to have to be protected because they've lost some linemen, a few guys out. Sacked 4 times. He's a leading rusher this game, which means to me he's running too much because he's running for his life.
Yeah.
All right, well, the Commanders take advantage, winning on the road. Jaden Daniels and company now getting their 3rd win of the season. We're just about done with Week 5 of the NFL, but the ALDS is just getting going. Game 2 comes your way at the top of the hour on FS1. Detroit trying to go up 2-0. But when we come back, we will get inside the winning locker rooms around the National Football League here on the OT, brought to you by Ford.
I'm not going to go another week 2 and feel bad about a win. I'm not doing it. I'm not freaking doing it, man. That's a good win, all right? These wins are hard to come by. Was it perfect? No, it wasn't perfect. We got things to clean up, and we will clean them up, guys. We're going to get better.
Okay. Let's go, baby. Listen up. We made it a little harder than it needed to be, okay? But that's all right. We don't care. We just get it done. That's who you are.
That's what complimentary football is all about. I mean, hell of a job by everyone. Defense. All right, 2 takeaways. Okay. Hell of a job. JT, 3 touchdowns on the ground. Tied a franchise record, 6 straight drives, 6 touchdowns.
Coach is bad news. Because we win, coaches, you're moving to the back of the plane, and we're moving some players up to the front. So suck it, coaches. Suck it, coaches. We're in the back of the plane. All right? That's what happens when you win a road trip. That's what happens. Keep your ass to the back.
Schottenheimer getting his first win on the road as a head coach. Another big road win happened as Denver knocked off the Philadelphia Eagles, coming back from 14 down in the 4th quarter. Jay Glazer, I'm sure maybe this is probably the biggest signature win that Sean Payton's had in Denver already.
Absolutely. Just got off the phone with him. So incredibly excited. I asked him, I said, "It's the biggest win you had in Denver?" He said, without a doubt, one of the biggest ones. Number one, he actually passed his mentor, Bill Parcells, on the all-time wins list. But he said, you know me, I coached in Philly. I coached in New York. I told my players, there's no better place to win on the road than Philly. It was huge, but he had a really interesting week because after Philly, he goes to London. And he did some very unconventional things. On this past Wednesday, he gave the players off. That rarely happens. Yesterday, the day before a game, he had a full 2-hour practice. That never happens. And actually, in about an hour from now, they're going to take off, go to London, play out there next weekend. But Sean also said this past week, he forbid everybody in the building from saying the word London, so everybody focused on Philly. It worked out.
That's all they need to say from now on, is that's where they're headed next. Let's talk about who won the day. Starting with you, Grom.
Yes, I'm going with Dak Prescott. 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He showed a lot of poise and discipline in the pocket, and guess what? He can read defenses. 3 of his 4 touchdowns came against the blitz. I mean, that's showing some solid leadership at the quarterback position today.
Baker Mayfield, for me, 379 yards passing. That's the third most of his career. 87.9% completion, which is second best of his career. But it seems like the shake and bake is getting better as he gets older. It's really fun to watch him play. He's one of the most exciting guys in football.
Homecoming game for Jayden Daniels. To me, it's amazing how different this football team looks on both sides of the ball. The way he energizes the entire football team, it's amazing. Great win.
First of all, happy birthday to my beautiful wife, Tammy. I meant to do that all day long.
Happy birthday, Tammy.
Jay already said that about
Finally, at the end of the show.
was my win. Sean Payton, big
There you go.
today.
All right, we had a fun day with all the baseball guys around. Turn over to FS1 to catch Game 2 of the ALDS. But right here on Fox, it's The Simpsons.
Fox Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League. For NFL news and highlights, go to NFL.com.